Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Adam McCullough. This is Stretford Paddock. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Sunday. Manchester United played in their FA Cup fixture on Friday. That means we've been able to kick back, relax and watch the football this weekend, knowing United are already in the hat for that draw. And who saw Liverpool against Wolves, by the way? Wolves should have been winning that game 3-1. Two very, very dodgy offside decisions. But we're not going to get stuck into that, no. Because we've got lots to discuss, including Wout Weghorst to Manchester United. Yes, Holland's hero temporarily against Argentina in the World Cup as he brought it to extra time and penalties. Wout Weghorst has been linked with Manchester United. Now, many Premier League fans will remember him as the guy that went to Burnley and didn't do too well. But he's doing really well at Besiktas at the moment. Did okay for Holland at the World Cup. And he's been linked with a move to Manchester United on loan. Now, the problem with that is he's on loan at Besiktas from Burnley. Yes, who would have thought we would have been signing a Burnley player on loan in this transfer window? But that's where we are right now. And normally I'd complain about the Glazers, and I'll continue to complain about the Glazers. I can't stand them. And the reason we're in this position is because, you know, of their management of the club and the club's finances. They've taken far too much out, so now the coffers have run dry. But the reason they're not, you know, committing to any big transfer fees is because of the fact they're selling, or at least we hope they sell up, and that could happen very, very soon. So I'm happy to just take one more Glazeronomic transfer window if it means these clowns are finally going to be out of the club. But we're going to get stuck into the transfer rumours and everything else as well. So make sure you're keeping it locked by hitting that subscribe button, liking, commenting, sharing, etc. Now, we've also been linked with João Felix, but as of yet, nothing's come to fruition with that. But everyone in England, The Athletic, everybody are discussing this move at the moment. It originated from France and stuff originally. But now The Athletic have said Manchester United have held exploratory talks with Burnley over possible loan for Wout Weghorst. Any new move would need Besiktas' approval to break the current agreement, as they have a €10 million option to buy. So you may end up having to give Besiktas, who don't even own the player, compensation. It is thought that no permanent striker options are being assessed by Manchester United, even at low cost. And to be totally honest with you, I'd rather do that. Rather than just buy someone for 15, 20 million pounds. Like, let's say we bought Wout Weghorst on a permanent deal. We don't need to do that. I'd rather see us go and get someone in on 6-7 month loan. I'd prefer if it was someone like João Felix, where, you know, you've got someone where you actually go, we might actually take him on a permanent at the end of it. But I don't mind a temporary stopgap if it means in the summer, you know, under new owners, we can go and recruit a new striker. I'm absolutely fine with that. And again, I'm being easy on the Glazers because in my mind, they're doing one. Do you know what I mean? This is all because of the Glazers that we're in this position. When I saw the financial results that dropped last, you know, just after the transfer window gone, I knew we weren't going to be spending much this window. The Athletic also say Erik ten Hag is believed to be a fan of Wout Weghorst, with his personality particularly appealing to ten Hag. Wout Weghorst has already given the green light on a move to Manchester United, says Fabrizio Romano. So it looks like this one could be happening, but something has to be agreed between Burnley, Besiktas and Manchester United. And we'll wait and see what happens with that one. But interestingly, we saw his celebration for Besiktas when he scored the goal this weekend, and he kind of looked like he was saying goodbye. Now, the original story came from Santi Ayuna and Lucas Billard, who said that United were looking at Wout Weghorst, and according to their information, the board of United found happiness, this was translated, in the person of Wout Weghorst, the current fourth place team in the Premier League. Still, according to our sources, made very good progress on the profile, leading to the former Wolfsburg striker. So it looks like this one is going to be happening. The final details could be settled quickly. It may well be that the Dutch international, 19 caps and 5 goals, played his last match this Saturday with Besiktas. But Besiktas will obviously want to hold on to him. Mental, innit? Mental. Look, I know he didn't do too well at Burnley, but I'm not going to judge him by that. And what I am going to judge him by is Erik ten Hag's judgment. I trust Erik ten Hag at the moment. And if he thinks Wout Weghorst can do a job for us for a 6-7 month period, then so be it. Obviously, I prefer if we were looking for a more long-term signing of a calibre of player that should be linked with Manchester United, but we're not. We're not in a position to do that. The owners are looking to sell. The owners are horrible. We know, and they've financially mismanaged this club for a long time. But the reason this is happening is they're looking to sell, and that has to be a good thing. And with that in mind, I'm a little bit more relaxed about this. Also, when you've got a manager that's in as much control as Erik ten Hag is and knows what he's doing, I'm a little bit more relaxed as well. We heard him talk about Anthony Martial in the press conference. He's very positive the way he speaks about Martial, but he spoke about him in terms of his workload and him being able to manage 90 minutes every 3 days. And at the moment, Anthony Martial can't do that. We're having to take him off after 60, 65 minutes just to keep him, available for the next game. That's what happens when you've got one striker. Any club needs to have a number of players in each position, and we don't have that. So I don't mind him coming in. Different kind of profile to the players that we already have at the club. Like target man, and all that, and he's shown for his country. Although I don't, international football's here and there, but he's shown for his country in pressure moments. He's played well as well, so I don't mind this one at all. I'm just buzzing with the way things are going at Manchester United at the moment, to be totally honest with you. So much so that when things like this happen, I'm a little bit more relaxed about them. Because Ten Hag's the guy, and the Glazers are on their way out. Got a lot to be happy about. We also heard Atletico Madrid are now demanding a £9.5 million loan fee and a commitment to buy at £70.5 million from Manchester United for João Felix. And apparently we had first option on that. I'd love us to sign João Felix, but again, it's a commitment to spend a fair whack of money. Are the Glazers going to be on that? Or, with Donny van der Beek being injured, are we going to be in the market for both? I don't think so, but it's always a possibility. You can get players. I know there's been a lot of talk about the loan situation. We've obviously taken Jack Butland on loan. You can only take 2 loans domestically, so you'd be able to take, make it 3 in the transfer window if João Felix is one of them. But I don't think it will be the case that João Felix joins Manchester United. Not this transfer window. Although I'd be very interested in him. I think he's a fantastic footballer. And I think because of the way Atletico Madrid play, he's maybe been held back a little bit. But it looks like Wout Weghorst is possibly on his way to Manchester United. Once that's confirmed, you'll hear from us here at Stretford Paddock. But keep it like, comment, share and subscribe. I've been Adam McCullough. Do me a favour as well. Go over to youtube.com/Adam McCullough and subscribe to. I'm trying to hit 150k ASAP. Anyway, see you in a bit.